And as Maddie mentioned, the suspect hopped the fence of the Wink News building. You see him coming down that aisle right there. All of it was captured on our surveillance cameras. And in the video, you'll also see here only on Wink News, he was taken into custody in the very back of our parking lot. After he leaves this area, he ends up back there. That's where he's arrested. That's where we find our Bianca Smith. She's live with more of those incredible images. Bianca.
Ross, if you take a look behind me, that's the fence right over there. And at the top of the building, these are the 2 security cameras that caught it all. Now, if you come with me right over here, that's the equipment shed where the police made the arrest. This is the video you will only see here on Wink News. It's 8:53 a.m. and our security cameras are rolling as the suspect in a deadly shooting at a nearby condo building hops the fence surrounding our TV station. The suspect's wearing a white shirt and hat as he waves his arms in the air. He grabs a blue tarp, then drops it. You can see the gun in his hand. He walks around the parking lot. After about a minute, he goes to the back of the parking lot and jogs into the mangroves. Just seconds later, police pull in. In under 10 minutes, he's loaded into a police car and taken away. Our general manager was here on site and gave us this statement. At no time were our employees in danger as they were safely secured inside the building. The safety and well-being of our team is always our highest priority. We are grateful to local authorities for their swift response. Ross, everything unfolded here very quickly today, but we are very grateful that everybody at Wink is safe. Our hearts go out to the families affected today. Reporting live in Fort Myers, Bianca Smith, Wink News.
They do. All right, Bianca, thanks. All right, we want to bring in our Wink News security analyst, Rich Kolko. He's a retired FBI agent with decades of experience in law enforcement. He worked on Violent Crime Squad in Atlanta for years and has seen similar crime scenes. Rich, you've been outside all day. You've been watching the police as they're doing their investigative work. And we heard earlier that the suspect and the victim may not know each other. So how do police go about trying to piece together what connections they may have had or what the motive here is?
That's right, Russ, but I think that's a little early for us to hear from the police that they actually didn't know who the people were or if they were that well connected. So the investigators, detectives are going to be on this. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to try and build a timeline. They're going to work backwards from the arrest, going all the way back. When's the last time these 2 people may have come together? Was it just that place on the street? Was it just happenstance? They're going to look at their electronic connections. They're going to have to interview neighbors. We know that they started to interview witnesses already. And they'll have to find out if somewhere that these 2 came in contact prior, at a bar, at a restaurant, on the street, walking their dogs. They're going to want to find all that out, and we can expect it'll take a little while to get that information.
All right, we've seen the video now captured by the Wink News drone of divers in the water. They're searching for the weapon. How important is it that they find that weapon?
Well, anytime you talk to a prosecutor, state's attorney, they're going to want absolutely everything when they go into court, every piece of evidence they can get. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. They're going to have to look at the video that they have available, which shows him carrying the gun. They have a police statement, and at the end of the day, that may be all they have to work with. But we know the divers are going to stay in the water and do everything they can to find that gun. It can't be that far away, so they'll probably be back out there soon to finish that search.
Yeah, and the surveillance video from our parking lot, we've been looking at it, you've been looking at it. What can you kind of glean from that about the suspect here? What can you learn from it?
Well, we just saw that in Bianca's package, that she was standing out there looking as the man ran through. He went through the front of the building, then he jumped over one of our gates, walked through, and you could see that he actually looked like he was almost kind of lost, didn't know where his options were. He noticed that there was a fence there, and at that point, he went to the back corner. He heard the sirens. Police were approaching. He went to the corner, and all he saw was mangroves, and he had to make that decision. Do I want to go through those mangroves? And it appears, I had the opportunity to talk to one of the law enforcement officers. He just gave up at that point. But at some point, he threw that gun, and they're going to want to find that. And fortunately, the arrest didn't take, was not a dangerous arrest at that point. And we're where we're at now today.
Yeah, he's in Lee County Jail tonight. He has a mugshot up already. We're going to continue to follow it. Rich, thank you so much. Of course, Wink News is gathering the very latest information on this deadly shooting, and we will bring you all the developments, both on air and online. You can check us out at winknews.com.